Hi everyone, I'm glad to present the second video on credit cards. And let me start from where I finished last time. If you manage your cards very well, it becomes a very powerful financial tool. And if not, it becomes an expensive or most expensive tool. Now, why is credit card a powerful financial tool? We all know that in any financial planning, we need an emergency fund. And when you have a credit limit of 1 lakh credit card, you don't need to have a separate emergency fund because anytime you can use your credit cards. Of course, you need to have a fund, but this would come handy. Second thing is you can purchase whenever there are offers or discounts available, and credit cards comes handy while using online transactions, especially while booking a ticket or for your Amazon purchases or your Flipkart, etc. On all you can do your purchases. Swiggy and so many apps are available. And most important is you will make bill payments on time and save on that. Suppose you delay a mobile postpaid or your electricity bill, you have to pay a fine. So that part you are saving. And also, fourthly, reward points are there. And therefore, you get a lot of cashbacks also are there. And sometimes you get the lounge access, especially people who are traveling frequently, going to airports. This will be a very useful advantage. And the most important thing is you get a credit limit or you get a grace period or you get a credit period. Say you have a credit limit of 1 lakh and you use an average of 50,000 rupees. So 50,000 rupees you are using it every month regularly, and over a period of 1 year 50,000 rupees has been rotated, and I will say you saved say around 5,000 rupees because of that. And also other benefits are like there is an insurance coverage most of the time, especially accidental insurance. You get even for your flight travel, insurances are incorporated. And also there are certain other benefits like CIBIL calculations. It will help you when you are going for a loan. If you are regularly properly using your credit cards, this will actually help you take a good loan in future. So these are some of the advantages of your credit cards. However, you have to manage it properly, as I told you. Otherwise, this is not a powerful tool. It becomes a financial burden. So what are some of the ways to manage? I already have covered some things in my last volume. And I would like to add to that few other things is like you should not use it for any cash withdrawals, and you should maintain an Excel. Ideally, the Excel should contain the name of the card, the statement date, the minimum due, the total due, and sometimes you don't make it a payment full. Sometimes you make it in 2 or 3 installments. So I meant like 2 or 3 times in a month you make it. So you must need to know how much you have paid last time and what is the balance. All these should come in your Excel. Your Excel can also include other things also, your insurance payments, your bills, your other EMIs. All these you can include in your financial Excel. And that Excel should include all your credit cards also. Ideally, you should have at least one RuPay card. If you are using Master, Visa, I would say like a person should have at least, if you want to use your cards, then you go for 2 or 3 credit cards. Because if you use just one credit card, it will not sound that profitable. And I'll tell you why. Because when I cover that in my, I think the last point, I would add to that. And don't go for any add-on cards unless really you want to help by giving it to your unemployed spouse or your father. So there are some people who give one add-on card to each child. Don't do that because that will unnecessarily increase your spendings. And also, while you are choosing your credit card or if you are applying for a new credit card, you should go for your convenience. Like what exactly is going to be your benefits. Like some people who are frequent travelers, lounge access, and your free hotel stays, travel insurance, all these will be an advantage. Whereas for others, and even if you are going overseas, sometimes the markup fee, the forex charges, the overseas usage, these may be your advantage. But if you are a person who are domestic, you are traveling too much, then you are what you can say, your fuel co-branded cards will be good. And similarly, if you want to use your Amazon Pay card, or something like other co-branded cards will be very helpful while when you are going to select a card. And don't use your card more than 40% of your credit limit at any time. Be careful with that. And also, you can use your cards for redemption, especially in many malls, or there are places where your reward points can be redeemed for vouchers and many other things. And lastly, which I was telling about, why you should use 2 or 3 credit cards, I told you. Because the statement dates should be at least 10 days. There should be a gap between one card and the other card, at least 10 days. Suppose you have a credit card A with a credit statement date on 5th. The next card should be on 15th, and the third card, card C, should be on 25th. Or if it is 6th, 6, 16, 26, something like that. Why? Because the moment your statement is generated, you can start using that card for next 10 days. Then you keep it aside. And by the time the next card, the statement would be generated, the B card statement would be generated. Use it for 10 days. You keep it aside. And the third, the C card, credit card C, the statement would be generated. You can use that for next 10 days. By doing so, you get a maximum credit period, or you get maximum grace period, and therefore your rotation of the credit will be good. So these are some things which you can use it for managing your credit cards very well. So with all this, let me sum up again. Use your credit cards properly, and this becomes a very powerful financial tool for you. And see you in my next video. Don't forget to share, like it, and subscribe it. Please press the subscribe button. Thank you.